Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Talk with the Titans, live from London, UK, all the way to the US of A and worldwide. I'm your host, Kalam, and this is Talk with the Titans. Oh, man. You know what? It's just a quick, spontaneous show tonight. I'm not going to go on for far too long. You know how we usually do, but tonight we're going to be on a slow down vibe, okay? Let me just start by saying this. Many men, many men wish death upon me. Blood in my eye. Hey, dog, and I can't see. Yo, listen, no, on a real though, many men here love to wish death upon me, and y'all ain't even clocking it. Yeah, me, yeah, like my radars are high in it. I'm mad high, and when I see these nonsensical individuals, yeah, like speaking out their mouth, yeah, I just have to sit back and laugh, yeah, and just sit back and laugh. I don't laugh, yeah. I'd have to take y'all serious, innit? And I'd rather not take y'all serious. So let me just laugh and let me just be happy and let me just be jovial. You dig? Because many men wish death upon me. Yo, listen, Lord, I don't even cry no more. No one ever look to the sky no more. You know why? Because let me say what I want to say. They can't do anything to you. Keep speaking the truth, sir. Done no. Anyway, notification, gang members, where you are at. Scholar, gang. This is what I love you guys to do, actually. Hit the like button like you're currently doing, hitting the like button. Show us the love and the support and do the thing. Now, you know what? Yeah, shouts out to COE. You know what is there? COE. Loving my brother, he dropped the little video today. Still, I watched it on a real quick vibe, double speeders. You know how I do. I know most of you might be still watching it now, but I'm there double speeding. I finished that like a good 20 minutes ago, half an hour ago, maybe. I'm wrong for it, but I gotta do it. So, anyways, yeah. Like rewatching that video, yeah, and I always say, before I done a video yesterday and I said, yeah, like a lot of these guys, yeah, they're actually threatened by me. They threatened by me. And I was rewatching the video and I was listening in. Like I even had to slow it down at some points. I'm like, okay, let me just listen to normal speed just to hear that little word that you said there. And I realized a lot of the brothers here at the park here and elsewhere around here, they hold me in a very high esteem. I'm going to be real with you. They hold me in a very, very high esteem. Even listening to Adnan Rashid speak the other day as well, yeah. And I slowed down the video again, yeah, because I heard it the first time and I listened to it and I was like, y'all hold me on some next level. Even back in the day, I was listening to Brother Hussein's concerns about myself, and I was like, yeah, y'all hold me on a mad pedestal, mad pedestal, yeah. And I salute you guys for that, I salute you guys for that. I don't even know if you lot realize you're doing it, yeah. But if you listen to the videos, yeah, they will tell you in the videos, they will literally say out mouth, yeah, they hold this esteem, or they will say something that's contradictory, yeah. And you'll see, like, right, you really do hold me in a high esteem. Let me give you a quick example. For example, there was Adnan Rashid. Yeah, he was like, yeah, the way you title, why are you doing Christian versus Muslim? And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, what else are you supposed to title the video if it's Christian versus a Muslim? Yeah, okay, all right, I can't get you there. Like, damn, all right, let me think. What other thing can I hate you on? That's it. You said the Wahabi hate preacher. It's like, okay, what's wrong with that? Is the guy not a hate preacher? But scrap that. Yo, Saeed, my brother Saeed, yeah, from Official Speakers Corner, Dow channel. Do you call certain individuals like on the Christian sides hate preachers? Yeah, I do. Oh, so what's your problem, Adnan? Yeah, well, I even call, and Adnan goes, I even call people hate preachers as well. The Christians hate preachers. Oh, okay. So what's wrong? Because you're doing it. It's like, yeah. What's up? What's up with that? Because you never ever see videos like that entitled on my channel, isn't it? I know that's the reason why. You don't normally see them. You usually see on any of the speakers corner debates, yeah, it's a nice equal, this person versus that person, this person versus that person, this ideology versus that ideology, this religion versus that religion, yeah. But you saw something different this time and you're like, no, why is Kalam doing that? No. And I'm like, right, you lot hold me on, that's double standards. You lot hold me on some next thing. I already know it. I gave birth to this ish right here. No word of a lie. Speaker's Corner wasn't popping till I came about. Don't front. I know you see it though. But you realize here that way my stance is, yeah, I always kept things nice and equal and fair and balanced, and I'm real ethical, I had an ethics teacher like you know, I had an ethics teacher. They taught me morals. They taught me ethics, and I'm good with it. You know, and that's just business, full stop. Anybody that does business with me, yeah, knows that's what I just do. I'm just ethical like that. But when you see that, you're like, hold on, Kalam's moving out of character. I don't like that. You're like, oh, and I see that. And I see that. And I notice it. I'm like, oh, okay. I was into the conversation again. Yeah, it's like, yeah, but Kalam, you mocked. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not saying that I did mock though. I think it's before anybody says I did mock. I didn't mock, but but hold on. How comes you don't have no grudge here or grievance with anybody else in the park here that makes fun or pokes holes or jokes or literally, insults other people? You don't say no, you don't speak up to nobody, do you? No, you don't. But the problem is, you lot hold me in a high esteem. Like, Kalam, you know so much. You conduct yourself this much. You're trying to bring everybody together and so forth. But for you to say these words, stuck for Allah. And I'm like, I like that. Same way, So shouts out to you guys, yeah, for actually alerting me to the fact that you lot hold me in such high respect and high esteem, yeah. And certain things you don't expect to come out my mouth, or certain things or certain actions shouldn't come from me. And I really love that from you guys, yeah, because I'm fully comprehending. It's like my brother Isa, this is the Sunni Isa brother, yeah. He said something to me way back, yeah. And he was like, yeah, it's like you got a lot of Muslims upset. And I was like, why is that, bruv? Like, I'm like, they're calling you a snake. I'm like, why is that? Why are they upset? Because you took Sarah's side. And I was like, okay, cool. All right, fair enough. And he also said this, yeah, is because, yeah, you took Sarah's side, and basically you're siding with him, and you made it known that you're not a Muslim. Oh, I see. So all this time, yeah, you lot hold me in esteem, yeah, because you see me acting or not acting, or I have a code of conduct about myself, yeah, that is in line with Muslim ideals. Okay, it's in line with it. It's in line with how a person should be conduct themselves, yeah. But when you see something that goes contrary to it, it's like, no way. That's what he said. It was a betrayal. That's what he said. It was a betrayal. It was a massive betrayal. And I was like, oh. So more and more I'm clocking you. I'm like, oh, I understand where you lot are coming from. I really do understand where you're coming from. Shouts out to Kiss Spence, baby. Young. Oh man. So yeah. Shout out to you guys for actually supporting and donating, yeah, real quickly. And let me actually say that, I had a beautiful individual that donated today, and I was so touched by it. I was very, very touched by it. You don't even understand how touched by it I was. Secretly, yeah. And I've been telling you these for ages, yeah. I've been telling you guys for ages now, yeah, that me and Virgin Media have been beefing for time now. Yeah, we've been beefing because my bill is like about £50, yeah, for like Wi-Fi and stuff, like to get I'm on like the top tier to make sure that my downloads are fast, my uploads are fast, or whatever things there, yeah. So I'm paying like a hefty amount, and they must have tried to do a bad man thing on me. They tried to jump my thing up to like £90-something a month, yeah. And I was like, no way. How you doing that, bro? And I was paying that for a good few months. I clocked my bill. Yeah, I was like, no way. Stop that straight away. And so for a long time now, yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not paying that ish. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. Like, now put me back on a low tariff. Nah, cut my thing in half. I'm not doing it, bro. I'm nah. I don't even care if Virgin is the highest speed, the fastest broadband. Cut me off. I'm cutting them off. Anyways, yeah, tutus, yeah, like every single month, yeah, they're coming at me with some nonsense, yeah. They want to cut off the Virgin, yeah, for a little while and try their biscuits, yeah. And I'm not paying it, I'm not paying it, bruv, because I'm not paying it. But anyways, yeah, good brother today donated some money, yeah, and that money, yeah, went directly into, yeah, paying for that Virgin, because they cut me off Virgin, yeah. I'm there just there, streaming off my phone and stuff. They cut me off, and I'm like, no, I'm not even paying for it this time around, bruv. Because that's just hurted my soul. I just need to jump to another broadband like BT or something, or Sky or something. But my brother actually donated today, and that money went directly to pay for the Virgin, yeah, that's just trying their biscuits with me. They haven't even put me back up to my top high speed tick. Like they're boying it. The phone line doesn't work. I'm going to complain real quickly. The phone line doesn't work. Hasn't been working. Yeah. The broadband, yeah, is some madness, bro. Every so often it's just cutting off. Like even when the bill's paid, it's just cutting off. I'm like, not paying for something that you're cutting off. Get me? Like, why am I paying for you when you're cutting off my phone thing, bruv? I'm in mid show, bruv, mid broadband, mid live show, and you lot just cut off my broadband, yeah, or do some nonsense, yeah, and I have to use my hotspot to. No, I'm not paying your broadband bill. But anyways, yeah, I just have to quickly get out about my chest, But my brother, he donated. I'm not even gonna say his name because sometimes, like, man, them they do it out of the love, not for the recognition. So I've given him his personal recognition. So I'm not even going to say it on air, like whatever. Just letting him know I appreciate you and I love you. And I think right now my audience here, members, yeah, appreciates and loves you. Because otherwise, for this whole week here, I was going to be stubborn. And when I'm not uploading nothing, I'm not coming onto no live streams, like Bun Virgin, innit? Like I'm just upset with Virgin. But you, my brother, you saved everybody today. Trust me. So shouts out to everybody that actually donates and shows the support and shows the love and all the things there. If you lot want to donate, all you have to do, there's a super chat button that's literally underneath the chat box right now. Go there. You can hit the donate button, as little as you like and as large as you like as well. And we've also got down below, we've got a GoFundMe. Okay. The GoFundMe is down below in the description box or PayPal, whatever the case is. You can go there and support what we're doing. To be honest with you, like it's actually needed. We need it itself. Like it literally keeps the bills paid. It keeps the lights on. That way is there. There ain't none of the money that's literally being pocketed in my personal pocket itself. Like my money goes into running this every single time. You get me? So shouts out to George Santana right now for actually donating. Salute to you guys for showing the love and here constantly like hitting the like buttons, hitting the share buttons, commenting away, like letting us know that you guys are on job and are here to support Titans TV and you guys want to see this grow. Like I see other people and I see what they're doing on their channels. Yeah, they're going everywhere. Like they're going mad places. Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I wish I can do this for my audience. Okay, but unfortunately, like their audience members, yeah, like next levels. They will give them mad amounts of money. I'm like, I wish I could do this for you guys. Yeah, like it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. I'm not even gonna front with you. It's very, very difficult, yeah, for me to do it. I go like mad different places. Like I got things lined up to go Sudan. I got things lined up to go like Palestine. I got things lined up to go to all different areas, yeah, like Morocco again, to go to Turkey and all these different areas, yeah. But a lot of the things that I'm doing, yeah, it's like literally out of my own pocket. I have to make sure I make my money, get that money and put my money down here to make sure I can do all of these different things and release these different documentaries and so forth. But it's difficult, innit? It's difficult because we don't have the support like other people, other groups do. So I should really get my Nestle Pure Life Water and try to get a sponsorship. If I got a sponsorship, family, if you not can help me with a sponsorship, I would. Yes, I'm saying, yeah, Aviasco, you are right, bruv. If the family was good to me, anybody out there, yeah, is good, yeah, we can get us some sponsorship, yeah, I would take the first plane out to Rome, yeah, and go to the area that Tommy Robinson last visited, yeah, and actually get the African migrants story, hear what they had to say. That's what I would do. But unfortunately, yeah, like our community isn't that way inclined, and I don't know what's wrong. Or maybe I'm reaching out to the wrong type of community. I should really go down now to other places like the proper place, embassy, or none of them things. Then be like, yo, let me go to these countries and do some documentaries, with these people. So, hopefully if you guys start showing the love and start supporting or give me some ideas, where we can actually raise money and funds, or if you have the capacity to actually go out there to these places and you can get in contact with me, then boy, I will literally give you a camera to go out there, and I'll give you the audio equipment to go out there. As long as you can, show that you're trustworthy, go out there, get and if you have the capacity to go out to these countries, I'll give you my equipment one time, man. Go out there, record the thing. I'll give you some questions. I'll let you know how to line things up. Come back, we'll edit it up and we'll put it out for the audience. Let's all work together. Let's all work together, man. Trust me, let's all work together. Anyways, yeah, let me get back into this. So anyways, today, yeah, I actually wanted to do. I was in two minds, to be honest with you. I was in two minds. There was two things, two topics I actually wanted to touch upon. And let me quickly get my phone out. My phone out. All right. Let me speak upon the good things first. Okay. One of my brothers highlighted something to me. Okay. um, which kind of shocked me. Okay, kind of shocked me, and I'm like, I'm pissed because I want to do this topic here. I want to do this topic here, but I also want to go in on something else. Okay, so right about now, yeah, there is something that's going on. Okay, it's circulating. It's actually hit the news itself, and it's called. I don't know if actually. Let me just see. Can you not see this? Can you not see this? All right, let me see. Okay, yeah, there's this letter that's been going around yeah, the country, like circulating around the country. And it's called Punish a Muslim Day. Okay, Punish a Muslim Day on the 3rd of April, 2018. And the letter is very insidious, very insightful. Um, it's nasty, to be honest with you. Like, it would literally hurt your heart. Let me just read out a little bit of it. It says here, they have hurt you, they have made you loved ones suffer, they have caused you pain and heartache. What are you going to do about it? Are you a sheep like the vast majority of the population? Sheep follows orders and are easily led. They are allowing the white majority nations of Europe and North America to become overrun by those, yeah, by those who would like nothing more than to do us harm and turn our democracies into Sharia led police states. Only you can help turn this thing around. Only you have the power. Do not be a sheep. There will be rewards based on actions taken. These are as follows: 10 points, verbally abuse a Muslim; 25 points, pull the headscarf off a Muslim woman; 50 points, it gets worse as we go up in the scale. Yeah, 50 points, throw acid in the face of a Muslim; 100 points, beat up a Muslim; 250 points, torture a Muslim using electrocution, skinning, use of a rack; 500 points, butcher a Muslim using gun, knife, vehicle, or otherwise; 1,000 points, burn or bomb a mosque; 2,500 points, nuke Mecca. For further inquiries, please contact, HM Courts and so forth. So, this is the letter that's been circulating around the country. Okay. And this is causing a lot of alarm and distress in a lot of communities. Okay. Not only Muslim communities, but everybody should be concerned, about letters like this circulating. Now, I don't want to go in too much about this because I'm hoping that there is a thorough investigation that's actually going on this. Now, for me, yeah, when I first read this, I was like, what type of madness is that? It was fishy at first, yeah. I thought it was some mad type of propaganda that's going on, yeah. And the more I done my research, yeah, this actually seems as though it is something. It is actually something that's going on. It's maybe, I think it started in Sheffield, and it's even going on down here in South London as well. So I was shocked at seeing this, and if I don't speak about this right now, like, it's not going to sit well in my heart. I want to speak about other things and go in, but this right here was real nasty. Okay, this here was real nasty indeed. And I know most of us would be thinking, "Oh, come on, that's some BS, man." In the sense that no right-minded human being, yeah, would actually take this serious. Okay, no right-minded human being would take this serious. I know I wouldn't take this serious if this came through my letterbox, yeah. But at the same time, there are some very sick, demented people out there, that do belong to some type of subcultures that would see this, especially the youth. I'm being real with you because I remember growing up as a youth, yeah, and the type of madness that people that I saw around me would be influenced by. Okay. And something like this, I am fearful that other people may be influenced by it and try to do, some of these psychotic acts to another human being. And I just want to highlight that real quickly. Because a lot of times, you know, we don't really see what other communities are being faced with, what other communities are being threatened with. And I just want to highlight that to everybody, that just because you may have a disliking towards a particular ideology or religion or people, like, just realize that we are all human at the same time, and nobody should be feeling as though that they're under threat or feeling uncomfortable to be stepping outside of their house, you know. Like, how, like, literally you're reading these letters to say that somebody could potentially, okay, based upon ignorance and just, you know, madness, yeah, could run up to you and throw acid on your face. We know that these acid attacks here have been going on. These things have been going on. It's not something that we're making up. You know, women that are wearing headscarves or hijabs here are being attacked, are being, the headscarves are being ripped off their heads and so forth. So this ain't nothing that is, you know, far-fetched. We do know of mosques here that are being attacked. This ain't nothing, you know, far-fetched at all. This is something that does actually occur. Um, so I just want us to be mindful, you know. Want us to be mindful. We are going to talk about some real serious topics, but at the same time, let's not foster hate in our hearts towards a group of people. Like, it's not a whole group of people that are to be blamed. Okay, there's a small fringe minority groups of people that doesn't even equate to 0.1%. Yeah, that hold such mad ideologies, that actually act out on these ideologies. You dig what I'm saying? So let's not blame a whole community, and let's not allow it in our hearts here to dehumanize another human being, to even think is acceptable, or to even laugh at this, or to even smile at something like this, or to even receive any joy that this could potentially happen. Like, please, like, miss me with that. If that's the way you're inclined, I would rather lose some subscribers right now. Okay, so I'm just gonna wait. If that's where your heart is inclined, I'd rather you stop watching my shows, and I would rather you, yeah, unsubscribe. Okay, and call me all different types of names under the sun as possible. I don't mind, really and truly, yeah. But it's nothing like that, yeah. I can co-sign, or I'll be happy with. You dig what I'm saying? So please, yeah. You know, if you know of any things like this that's actually occurring, or people are plotting these types of things, or you've seen these types of letters, please alert the authorities to take action. You dig what I'm saying? You need to alert the authorities to take action. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah. Sorry about that. Had to get serious for a hot second. You know, this is what I'm saying. It kind of threw me off today, you know. It kind of threw me off because I wanted to go in, yeah, on certain people that's calling me out, yeah, and doing certain things to me, yeah, and the implications that it has. But then when I read that, yeah, I was like, oh man, like, I want to go in on you, but how do I go in on you and being? It's like I'm still perpetuating this at the same time. But anyways, yeah, but all of that, I'm gonna have to still go in. I'm really gonna still have to go in. But not as hard as I wanted to. The reason being is I'm too tired. I'm unprepared. I'm not, my heart is not even feeling it right now. But at the same time, I still need to bring this up. All right. So, as you're aware of, yeah, I'm sure you guys are aware of this, that certain individuals, yeah, that belong to a certain sect, yeah, have been saying certain things towards me. Okay. And most of you guys may not know the serious nature of the things that they're saying. And I actually wanted to highlight the serious nature of the things that they're saying to me. Now, the first person, yeah, and I hate to do this, yeah. I know you guys, yeah, like Elbarat says, yeah, is Shamsi still mad? Okay, see, that's what I'm saying, yeah. I don't even want to like add Shamsi's name here into my conversation, yeah, because deep down in my heart, yeah, I like it, bruv. I don't even think you understand. Yeah, I like Shamsi, you know, and I do like, you know, the way what he stands for. He's a man that is of principles, okay, and that's me personally. I love people that haven't by it, whether I agree with them or disagree with them. I respect them for their principles. You dig what I'm saying? And it hurts me that I have to go in on my brother. You dig what I'm saying? It hurts me. I have to go in on my brother because there's a lot of people that I love and I elevate them, yeah, because they're intellectuals. You dig what I'm saying? They're intellectuals, or they may be morally upright individuals. I'm like, I don't even want to talk about you that in them ways, like, because I feel you. You see what I'm saying? And I like the way you conduct yourself over everybody else, yeah, that is perpetuating a certain ideology. And I want to direct people in your direction. You dig what I'm saying? We have all different types of people that's on this platform: Muslims, Christians, Jews, atheists, white nationals, black nationalists, Asian nationals. Everybody just is on the channel. And I'm like, yo, if I had the opportunity, I'll direct them to you. But when you do things like this, yeah, it's like, it's like, fam, I'm trying my very best, yeah, to pull you back into my grace. You know what I mean? I'm trying my very best, yeah, to still be happy with you. But when you keep on doing this and keep on saying these words, yeah, I'm like, ha, ha, how much can I stay quiet on it and not go Ray Harachti on you? You know what I mean? He's there. How much? How much? Like, I'm trying my very best to just be like, no, 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 no. Shamsi's a cool you still, you know. But then you just do nonsense. And I'm like, Shamsi, please, man. God damn. Just talk to me, my brother. Just talk to me. Let it just simmer. But anyways, yeah. So now I have to do this, okay? So unfortunately, yeah, my brother Shamsi, yeah, like, you know, he keeps saying this statement, yeah. It keeps like people keep saying this statement, yeah, and he's the first one to start this off, which has spiraled into something. Okay, so basically, he calls me an enemy of Islam. Okay, he calls me an enemy of Islam. He says I'm free from Kalam as as the wolf was free from Yusuf's blood. Okay, and he's saying never, 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 never. Kalam is an enemy to Islam. Kalam is an enemy of Islam. Kalam is an enemy of Islam. And supposedly I mocked Allah. Supposedly, that's his claim. So therefore, I'm an enemy of Islam. Then we had the week. So you see that there, yeah, it opened something up now. So now the next week now we had, who do we have? We have that Majnun guy. What's that guy's name again? Ali Ahmed or Ahmed Ali. Okay. Another of these Wahabi crazies, okay. You know, now comes in. Okay, I'm not saying Shamsi is a Wahabi crazy. Just to clarify, I'm calling Ahmed Ali this one is the Wahabi crazy. So now he comes in and he does the same thing. He does that Kalam is no, you know what? Better than that, bruv. Better than that. Let me just quickly see if I can get that clip. If I can get that clip here, I would be so happy. Let's see. Oh no, you know what? I even got one better than that. I got one better. I got one better. That's how you know, yeah, I'm planning something for this youth still. So I've got one better than all of that. Okay, I'm gonna share my screen. Let me share my screen. Dun, 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 dun. All right, share my screen so you lot can see the madness that I've got to deal with. Yeah. You adopted the shot, schooled by anything. This is not going to change anything. No. Even if Kalam apologized about disrespecting the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Okay. Now I just want to let everybody know this. Yeah. All right. Let me just quickly let everybody know this from the jump. Okay. All right. Bad man apologize to no. Mm-hmm. That's what I want to say. I don't apologize to nobody. Is that wrong? I don't do it unless I'm wrong. And when somebody asks me for an apology, like I'm like, yo, fam, are you mad? Are you mad? Do you know who you're speaking to by you asking for a rascal apology? Your whole continual existence next to me, yeah, is a grace from me about you asking for a rascal apology. Anyways, let me just continue. Let me continue, my friends. Let me continue. Don't get me mad. Don't anybody come onto my platform and ask me to apologize. Okay? If you want me to apologize, don't ask for an apology. State where I'm wrong rather than ask for an apology. That's the wrong way to get an apology from me. Tell you that from now. Anyways. Even if Kalam apologizes, it's not going to change anything. I know, Wahabi head. I know. This is not going to change it. Our position is still the same. Stay away from Kalam. We are here in England. We follow also the English law. Or We are here in England and we also follow the English law. What's that got to do with the price of bread? Let's continue.
The British law. I am not saying do anything to this person. All what I'm saying, stay away from this person. Okay? If you disagree with the English law, you have to leave this country.
If you disagree with English law, you have to leave this country. Now, pre this, just pre this, this is just from us having dialogues and discussions and back and forth, yeah. It now comes to the point, yeah. If you disagree with English law, yeah, you have to leave the country. What have I said? That's what has happened? What has happened that somebody must leave the country if they disagree with the English law? Let's pre it again. Let's continue preing it.
If you want to do Sharia and what it requires.
If you want to do Sharia and what it requires, Abi, listen, yeah, let me show you, yeah, something for nothing, yeah. Like, I've got a lot of my Muslim brothers, yeah, saying, "Hell yeah, I beg you don't, yeah, side with Tommy Robinson. I beg you don't side with, yeah, these white nationals, yeah." Listen, I'm gonna say again and again and again, yeah, bruv, I am feeling, yeah, what Tommy Robinson is saying. I am feeling what these nationals are saying. Okay, I'm seeing their point, and if you don't see their point, yeah, then there is something wrong with you. Yeah, these people are saying we do not want no Sharia rascal law in this country. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah, and what you're basically saying, yeah, because we're having a discussion, yeah, a conversation, yeah, and you're getting intellectually mutilated, yeah, you're now doing veil threats, yeah. People like you, yeah, I understand why Tommy Robinson and so forth here are speaking the way they're speaking, because it's people like you, it's you guys who are the cancer, yeah, of the Islamic Ummah. It's you guys who are the cancer of the Islamic nation. And that's why I don't even classify you guys here as part of Islam. I don't even put your name in Islam. I just simply say, yeah, you lot are the Wahabi cult. Those people in the Wahabi cult. Yeah, I want to distance you guys, yeah, from Islam as far as possible, because we got some excellent Sunnis, we got some excellent Shias, yeah, that don't think and act the way you do. Imagine that. Somebody here who's there at Speaker's Corner speaking intellectually, yeah, you want to do some veil threat act. You want to do some veil threat act. Imagine that. So imagine now, yeah, somebody here who is completely ignorant of Islam. Somebody who's I'm well studied in Islam, but imagine now, yeah, I have my British, white British folks here that comes down to Speaker's Corner and says something here that you perceive, yeah, as vile or derogatory or as mocking the Prophet or mocking Allah or mocking Islam. What's going to happen to them? Are you going to put a death threat on their lives? A veiled death threat on their lives? Are you going to call them enemies of Islam? And if so, and if that's the way you can, goddamn, you're just proving their point. You're just proving their point. They should deport your ass. That's what they should do. I'm seeing their point. Trust me, I'm seeing their point when you act like that, when you're talking about Sharia. Get the hell out of here with your stupid Sharia, bruv. Get there about you want to put death threats. Sharia, you know what it means on the Sharia. What happens if somebody mocks the Prophet? Please, if you want to think like this, please leave the country. Get out of here with that nonsense, bruv. Get out of here. That's incitement. That is straight terrorism right there. Them talks there are straight terrorist talks, if you don't know. Listen, don't let me call in some favors right now and put you on some damn Guantanamo Bay. Oh, don't let me do that to you, family. Don't let me do that. Don't anger me. You don't want to anger me, fam. Trust me. You don't want to anger me. Let's continue to hear what this insult to someone's existence has to say. Let me just listen even more further.
This is not the place for so. We are under the obligation of the British law. This man is enemy of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
This guy is an enemy. All right, to your prophet. hey, did your prophet say so? Did he say so? I don't think so. You don't even know who I am, bruv. You don't know who I am. Prophet, I'm an enemy to the prophet. Listen, I can't wait for Judgment Day, baby. I can't wait for Judgment Day. Get me. I can't wait for that day, because y'all gonna know who I am.
And I believe anyone, after knowing what he did and disrespected the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam.
Anyway, shut up your mouth now. I don't even want to listen to your silly head. So now, yeah. And now, yeah. Now listen to that. Man, them are doing veiled efforts onto my life, yeah. And you know what it's based upon? Listen to what it's based upon, family. Listen to what it's based upon. It's me actually reading out a hadith, okay, and saying the Prophet took a cushion from beneath his nyash. And I guess he doesn't know how can I put it, Nigerian pidgin language. Okay, and if he does, you would know that Nigerian pidgin language, nyash literally means like bottom. Okay, so I'm saying right now, Prophet took out a cushion from on the bottom and placed it there, and took the Torah and put it on top to highly esteem it. He mocked the prophets. He said bottom. He said nyash. He mocked the prophet. You're like, what the hell is wrong with these guys? So if I could simply say, yeah, that your prophet took a cushion from beneath his bottom, yeah, and placed it there and put the Torah on top, yeah, that now is mocking the prophet. I told you guys already, I don't apologize to none of these. I don't apologize to these guys, yeah, because you know why? They're sensitive. They're effeminate. They're like feminine men. That's what they are. Like, you got breast, don't you? You have it. You must have breast. Lord have mercy. I know women here that's stronger than you guys. I know women that's stronger than you guys. Trust me on that. God damn. So now, because of that, I've got a veiled death threat on my head. I said, wait, no. That's just number one. That's the one thing I said. The second thing I said, that he's cut the video and said, this is why he's mocking Allah, or mocking the Prophet, sorry, is because I said, the Prophet got schooled. And this is what I'm talking about, yeah? These guys are illiterate. Let's just quickly see what the word schooled means. So, you know, because we had my brother Raza, yeah, that came on, yeah, and said to me, like, fam, this is the reason why, okay? He broke down. I'm completely like, I don't know what the hell is going on with these people, bruv. I don't know. You know, sometimes you need another Muslim to kind of like interpret what's going on. Because I'm like, mocked where? Which part? You're like, okay, yeah, Kalam, you said schooled. I'm like, cool. So what does the word schooled mean? Schooled, educated or trained in a specific activity or in a particular way. So me saying that your prophet was educated or trained in a specific activity or in a particular way means I'm mocking him. Wow. You have to say that? And you're now the enemy of Islam? What? My goodness. I am now an enemy, Abi. I am now an enemy. Listen, you lot should be locked up. You lot should really be locked up, brother. Tommy Robinson, yeah, like, bruv, yeah, like, come on, tell me, yeah, if this is what Tommy Robinson, yeah, if this is the people that Tommy Robinson is familiar with, yeah, I understand the reason, the way he thinks. I understand it 100%. I understand. I'm with him on that. Like, it's these nonsense individuals, yeah, that need to be gone, bruv. Trust me, it's these nonsense individuals. Fortunately for me, yeah, I have a large circle of friends of Muslims, yeah, and they do not fit into that criteria. So I will be fighting for the rights here of my fellow Muslim brothers and sisters, yeah. I will be fighting for their rights, and I'm with you. I'm not taking no sides here, but I'm with you. You dig what I'm saying? I feel your pain. I feel your concerns. You know, I feel the way that you feel as though you're threatened. Nobody should live a life like that. But for these individuals, inverts, and thinking that they could, what's them dry ones there, dry ones there, yeah, enemy of Islam, mocking the Prophet, yeah, do those ones there, yeah, to get other people to do their dirty work for them. Man, get out of here with that nonsense, bruv. Get out of here with that nonsense. This is how I know your intellectual capacity is lacking. I shouldn't even say it's dwindling. It's non-existent. It's trying to surface. It's trying to come alive, but it's not there. You need to keep these people away from Speaker's Corner furthermore. Keep them away. Keep them away. All those ones that are like, I don't even know. How can I put it? What's my favorite film I used to love back in the day? The Descent. The Descent. Is it Descent? They're the ones in the cave one. And there's the 3 or 4 different women here that goes into the cave and so forth. Yeah, and you see some mad looking deformed creatures. Yeah, like these ones here that have no, there's something just quite not right with them. Those ones, keep them away, man. Keep them locked up. They shouldn't be allowed to surface at all. Keep them away, man. Only allow intellectual people to come at Speaker's Corner. Trust me on that. Anyways, yeah. Where else was I going? Yeah. So let me just quickly do this. Yeah. Let me quickly do this because again, yeah, they're utilizing trigger words. Trigger words. Okay. What I mean by trigger words is this. Yeah. They're utilizing a word. Yeah. That is loaded with connotations. It might go over your head because you don't know. But for those people that belong to a specific culture, a specific set of individuals, that word there, yeah, belongs to their name and culture. That word there, yeah, will trigger an individual. We've seen, yeah, a lot of terrorist attacks here take place in this country and abroad. And you will listen to their reasoning, yeah, and you will realize, yeah, that there's certain things that trigger them off. And one of these words here, yeah, enemy of Islam. You don't even understand yet the implications that has. When someone now says they mocked the Prophet, do you understand the implications that has? They mocked Islam. Do you understand the implications that has? They mocked Allah. Do you understand the implications they have? You just have to look in France with the Charlie Hebdo madness shooting that took place. For people drawing cartoons. For people drawing cartoons, their whole life was snuffed out based upon drawing a cartoon. Hey, tell me that's not a sickness. Someone tell me that's not a sickness. You snuff out another person's life because they put a pen to paper and to do a drawing. Wow. Absolutely wow. But look at us at Speaker's Corner on the web. We're even doing something grander than that. We're not utilizing cartoons and sensationalisms. We're providing well-structured, well-sourced, well-referenced argumentations to these people. And they just can't stand it. They can't stand it. Why are you causing the Ummah Shubuhat? You're causing the Ummah Shubuhat. They're all doubting. They're doubting. They're asking us questions. And we don't know how to answer these questions. Kalam, why are you doing this to us? Please stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You know what? If you won't stop it, I will boycott you. I will boycott you. Yo, y'all got me feeling like a prophet out here, G. Remember what the Quraysh had to do to Muhammad, peace be upon him, and his family? Remember what they did to him? They had to boycott him. They said, "No, I can't hack it no more. Let us cover up our ears. We don't want to hear. We don't want to see. We know that it's going to hurt our hearts because he's causing doubts. We don't know how to answer these questions. So if we cannot do it, if they're still going to watch, if they're still going to subscribe, if they're still going to ask us questions, we must silence him." Shut up. You ain't silencing nobody out here. Trust me, you ain't silencing nobody. There is no way you lot can silence me. I make sure I come to Speaker's Corner week in and week out. Fret in on fret out. Trust me. Y'all ain't doing it to me. I see how you tried to do it to Sarah. Y'all tried to post up his address online. Y'all tried to, contact his missus and do madness. You tried to post answers, kids, school address and whatever things there online. You lot tried to do all types of madness. Y'all tried to do your death threats and all them things there, yeah. Trust me, y'all ain't stopping this, fam. Y'all ain't stopping this. You know that way is there. Y'all ain't stopping it. Trust me. We come like Hydra out here. Come like Hydra. Trust me, we come like Hydra. You try to cut off one head, yeah? Another 10 heads is going to grow. How you mean? Are you mad? Come on. Come on. You can try, you can stop a person, but you can't stop ideas, B. You can't stop ideas. My ideas, Sarah's ideas, Ansar's ideas, Tommy's ideas, everybody's ideas is just circulating. Y'all didn't know that already? Y'all don't know that already? Come on, man. Look how long ago your prophet passed away, you know? And his ideas and people are still following what he's upon. Come on. Aristotle, Plato, Thales, you get me? Sun Tzu, Art of War, dead man there, you know? Still continuing up to this day. Robert Greene, 48 Laws of Power. Shouts out to my guy. Still continue up to this day. Come on. I'm Hotep. Still continuing up to this day. Come on. Y'all can't stop this. We're going to continue to grow, baby. Get me? On that, we're going to multiply. Let's keep it going. Anyways, yeah. So let me just quickly get onto this. Let me get onto this, yeah. And this is what I'm saying to you, yeah. Like when you lot utilizing these words, yeah. I know. Let me talk about that a little bit later on. Let me talk about that a little bit later on still. So let me do this. Let me do this, yeah, because just so you understand, yeah, the context, yeah, of when they make up these mad statements, yeah. Oh, you're mocking, and I tell you, I don't do the mocking thing, bruv. Get me? I come like, I don't do the mocking thing. All right, let me see. Where am I gonna go? 7, 6 maybe. Nah, let's try 720. Oops. Okay, let's try this one. Showing the aspects of the legal judgments as for the ones who disparage or reviles the prophet. Let's see what happens. So, Al-Qadi, Allah be pleased with him, said, "We have previously quoted a speech from the Quran and Sunnah, and the consequence and the consensus of the religious implying the due rights to the Prophet, and he incumbent duties of honoring and exalting him. Accordingly, Allah prohibited offending the Prophet in his book, and the scholars unanimously agreed upon killing the one who disparages him." Let's just quickly see this. The scholars unanimously agreed upon killing the one who disparages him. Allah the Supreme said, "Verily, those who annoy Allah and His Messenger, Allah has cursed them in this world and in the hereafter," and so forth and so forth. But those okay, and so forth and so forth and so forth. So I just want to let you guys know, yeah. Let's see. I was doing this off the cuff real quickly. Okay, cool. All right, let me quickly go a little bit further. Let me go quickly a little bit further. Yeah, let's just see. Chapter 1: legal judgments of cursings or slights on the prophets. Okay, cool. So as you can see here, yeah, if anybody disparages, mocks, yeah, or curses, yeah, Allah and His prophets, yeah, the judgment, yeah, according to all the major schools of thoughts, yeah, or a lot of the major schools of thoughts, yeah, is to put that person to death. Literally, that's what it says. It says that. Concerning that, scholars disagreed as for giving him a chance for repentance and regarding him as an atheist and killing him, whether it is out of considering him an infidel or due to inflicting the prescribed penalty, as we shall explain in the second section of Allah wills. So I'm going to skip all of this, yeah, because there's so much, bruv, yeah, there's so much, yeah, the implications, yeah, of somebody, yeah, disparaging, and this is my guy right here, Malik ibn Nuwaira, yeah. Shouts out to my Shia brothers. Yeah, y'all know who this guy is. Yeah, and y'all know, and I know you lot. Yeah, you lot know who this guy is. I'm not even gonna say nothing bad too tough. Yeah, but y'all know who this is anyway. It says here, yeah, that pleaded by the statement given by Hussein ibn Khalid, yeah, the religious jurist, who said, as for a similar case, yeah, to that, Khalid ibn al-Walid, yeah, killed Malik ibn Nuwaira for his statement about the Prophet, namely your companion. Yeah, the guy said, yeah, supposedly, yeah, your companion or master, yeah, and Malik herein referred to the Prophet with that term as a sign of disparaging him. So by merely saying, yeah, your companion, yeah, or your master, yeah, that was enough, yeah, for Khalid ibn Walid, yeah, to kill this individual here. That's the propaganda. That's the propaganda. So if you could say something just as simple as saying your companion to the Prophet, anything that is so so subjective, yeah, you can get killed for in an Islamic state. Just imagine that. Just imagine that. Yeah, just imagine that. So me personally, yeah, knowing all these things here, yeah, I'm a wise individual, innit? Like I, the level of your information, yeah, should change your situation. So if I understand, yeah, this is the way, yeah, that the certain Muslims' minds, yeah, works and operates, yeah, I would never, yeah, knowingly, yeah, intentionally mock your prophet and mock your God. Why would I not do that? Because I understand the way your mind thinks. I understand it. And then upon that, even more so, I understand that a subgroup of you guys here are so emotional. Trust me, you lot are emotional, yeah. And you're not even just simply emotional, you're immature in your emotions as well. You don't know how to control your emotions. Oh, he said that my prophet is this. I want to fight him. I want to kill him. Like, we know this. We know this. I see it week in, week out. Yeah. I was there with Sarah. Yeah. He was just going ham. He's just spitting the truth. He's reading your books. Yeah. And he's making a judgment based upon your books. I want to kill him. I want to fight him. I want to stab this person. I'm like, God damn. Like, I understand. Trust me. I see it week in and week out. I understand that you guys are just not emotionally mature, intellectually mature and emotionally mature. Your EQ and IQ is all the way down there. I understand that. I understand. So me, my good mind, why would I put myself into a situation, yeah, that is going to cause a madness? I would never do that personally. I'm gonna do that. And I realize who I'm dealing with already. Like, I'm not gonna do that. It's like literally going into a lion's cage, yeah, and going, "Hello, lion. Let me look into your teeth. I want to check. Do you have any cavities?" And then not expect my head to be chewed in. I know this. I understand that. I'm not gonna be that daft to say anything like that about your prophet and your God. It behooves me that you will even put those claims upon my head. But I realized that you're so sensitive that just like Khalid ibn Walid, by somebody simply saying your master, it gave that person the justification needed to kill another human being. Interesting, right? Mad interesting. Mad interesting. I understand. I understand that the love that you lot have, man. And the love here is based upon erroneous understanding of your text. It's based upon erroneous understanding of your text. And it saddens me, yeah, that Muslims infected, I'm not saying affected, infected with this poison. Infected. And this is the reason, yeah, why I speak, yeah, so passionately and heavily, yeah, upon Islam. One of the reasons why I speak so heavily and passionately about Islam, yeah, is that I have members in my family, yeah, that are Muslim. I have members in my family that are Muslim that grew me up. I have members in my family that are Muslim that grew me up and educated me on Islam. I have members in my family that are Muslims that educated me about Islam and educated me, yeah, about how Islam really is, the pristine purity of it, the tolerance level of it, all of that good stuff. There's a lot of morals here that I took from being around certain family members and reading certain texts and going to masjids and so forth and so forth. I love that. I love it. Trust me. You guys think I don't love it. I love it. Just the same way, yeah, I had Christian family members, yeah, and I loved it. But when I see people, yeah, coming in the name of Islam and preaching this hate and violence and intolerance and nastiness, I'm like, bruv, you're disrespecting my whole family right now. You're disrespecting the whole heritage that I was brought up on. You're disrespecting, yeah. You're disrespecting my ancestors right about now. You're actually disrespecting, yeah. You're disrespecting, yeah. No, you're just disrespecting, bruv. You're actually disrespecting. So what? I should not feel offended by the things that you're saying, and I should not come onto a platform like my own platform to correct your madness, because your madness here is the cause here of other individuals here in our society hating Muslims. It's not based upon other Muslims. It's based upon your poison. This subgroup here, their poison, yeah, and because of their poison and their faulty understanding, yeah, is now causing other people to face these individuals or face these problems that they're facing today. It's your fault. And me coming here to correct you guys, yeah, you lot hate it. But anyways, let me continue a little bit further. Abi. Again, let me just show you, yeah, some of the nastiness here in your texts quickly. Let me just quickly show you the nastiness in your text. And this is the reason, yeah, why I don't even say nothing about you guys. Because I realize, yeah, how these types of text here influences your minds. Let me just quickly get something. Let's quickly see. Let's quickly see. Hmm, hmm. See, I should have. Why didn't I actually do this? Yeah. Okay. Regarding those who wage war against the prophet, statement: the recompense of those who wage war against Allah and His messenger and do mischief in the land is only that they shall be killed or crucified. This is the Quran actually. Or be exiled. Yeah. So right here, yeah, this right here, yeah. So when they're calling you, yeah, an enemy of Islam, okay, means that you're his messenger. So you're a person that is waging war against Allah and his messenger. This is the subcontext of it. And do mischief in the land and so forth. That these people should be killed or crucified. Okay. This is what's in their mind, bruv. So anytime that they tell you, yeah, that you're an enemy of Islam, basically they're telling you, yeah, that you should be killed. If you was ever in an Islamic state, you should be killed. That's what they're saying to you. And they're just waiting, yeah, for somebody, yeah, who's a bit zealous, yeah, a bit too pious, yeah, to actually come about, yeah, and say, nah, fam, I'll take it upon me still. You say Sharia, yeah, is above the UK law still, fam. You know, certain Muslims say that, right? Sharia is above the UK law. So you know what they would love to do is to come in here. Oh, look at this. Look at this here. Look at this right here. This is the one I wanted to fight still. I wanted to find, you know. Look at this one here. Check this one here, yeah. It says here, yeah. Listen, Ibn Abbas narrated, a woman from Khatma tribe dispraised the Prophet. So he said, who can kill her for my rights? Then a man from her people said, it is me, O Allah's messenger. Therein he rose up and killed her. When the Prophet was told by him, he said, it is indisputable that her blood was shed with impunity. Ibn Abbas narrated, once a man had a female slave who used to slander the Prophet, so he reproached her, but it was of no avail. So on one night, when she was reviling the Prophet, he killed her. When the Prophet was informed about that, he said, it is indisputable that her blood is shed with impunity. Nah, that doesn't even give it justice. That doesn't even give it justice. Let me quickly go here. Real quickly. This is it. This is it right here. So this is it right here. Let's just quickly get the reference. Reference Sahih Sunan an-Nasai. Okay, Sunan an-Nasai. Let's quickly go to what he says here. Yeah, there was a blind man during the time of the Prophet Muhammad, yeah, or the messenger, who had an Walid, by whom he had two sons. So this woman, yeah, he had two sons with this woman. What happened? She used to slander and defame the messenger of Allah a great deal, and he would rebuke her, but she would not pay heed, and he would forbid her to do that. But she ignored him. One night I mentioned the Prophet, and she slandered him. I could not bear it. My man had some emotional problems. I could not bear it. So I went and got a dagger, which I thrust into her stomach and leaned upon it and killed her. In the morning, she was found slain. Mention of that was made to the Prophet, and he gathered the people and said, I adjure by Allah, a man over whom I have the right, that he should obey me. And he did what he did to stand up. The blind man started to tremble and said, oh, a messenger of Allah, I am the one who killed her. She was my Walad, and she was kind and gentle towards me. Imagine that. This woman was kind. She was a gentle woman. She had two sons for you who were like pearls, but she used to slander and defame you a great deal. I forbade her, but she did not stop, and I rebuked her, but she did not pay heed. Finally, I mentioned your name, and she slandered you. So I went and got a dagger, which I thrust into her stomach and leaned on it until I killed her. The messenger of Allah said, supposedly, I bear witness that her blood is permissible. So if if this is the type of literature that you're reading, okay, that doesn't, there is even another one where it's a person's father, a person's actual father did the same thing. Yeah. If you can kill your father for mocking the Prophet, who am I? Who is the rest of the British public here in this? If you can do that, and it is now supposedly permissible, her blood is permissible. You have two Ras Clark children with her. Two children. In another narration, yeah, you will even find that she may even been pregnant. Yeah, here's another narration. So he took the dagger, placed it on her belly, pressed it, and killed her. A child who came between her legs and was smeared with the blood that was there. So supposedly she may have even been pregnant. Okay, and this is from where? This is quoted by Albani as being Sahih, and this is Sunan Abi Dawood. You dig what I'm saying? This is the madness that they're reading in their literature. So who am I? Who am I? I'm Kalam. I'm Kalam. I'm a black guy. I'm a black man. I'm a kafir to them. Not even simply a kafir. I'm a black kafir. That's even worse. Not even simply a black kafir. I'm a dirty kafir. You've heard certain individuals use that word towards me and other Christian people in the park, that you're a black kafir. You've heard them utilize that word as well, saying that you're a dirty kafir. So who am I, bruv? You think I'm stupid? You think I don't know how your mind works and operates? Who am I, bruv? Who am I? Let's quickly jump. Let me just jump to one of the other poisons that you lot read, Ibn Taymiyyah. Let me just quickly jump to that real quickly. I think I don't know who you guys are when you're not calling me an enemy of Islam. Get out of here, Rubai. Let me just quickly jump to this real quickly. Okay? This is what it is. When they call you an enemy of Islam, they mean that you're a harbi. Yeah? Let's quickly just type in what a harbi is. Yeah? Real quickly. Harbi. Let's just quickly do that. Yeah? Harbi literally means belonging to war. Yeah? It's a classical term which refers to a non-Muslim who does not live under the conditions of the dhimmi or dhimma protection. Remember Muhammad Hijab saying, one day you're going to need my protection. One day you're going to need my protection. Harbi is a counter term to dhimmi. Sometimes the term appears in the combinations of kafir harbi. Okay. And it says here, this is from Yusuf al-Qaradawi. Okay, it has been determined by Islamic law that the blood and property of people of Dar al-Harb, the domain of disbelief, where the battle for the domination of Islam should be waged, is not protected because they fight against and are hostile towards the Muslims. They annul the protection of his blood and his property. Yeah, it is. Here it is now. Here it is. Middle Eastern Media Research Institute. The Egyptian Grand Mufti, Dr. Sheikh Ali Goma, said on jihad and killing Harbis. Question: is it permitted to kill an Israeli traveling outside the borders of his land? Sheikh Goma said, yes, it is permitted to kill because he is a Harbi, and the Harbi spreads corruption throughout the face of the earth. You think I don't know who I am to you guys, bruv? Don't get it twisted when you're utilizing I am an enemy of Islam. You think I don't know, bruv? You think I don't know? Let's just quickly go again. Let's go into the term. This is the same root, yeah, from harb. Yeah, it's here. You got here the term hirba or hiraba comes from the root hariba, a verb that means to become angry and enraged. By derivation, the noun harb, oral hurub, means variously war and enemy. So when you're calling me a harb or hurub or hirba or harbi, I understand what you mean. I understand you mean that I'm an enemy and I'm an enemy of Islam. And the blood of an enemy of Islam is halal to you, is permitted to you, is permissible to you. You think I don't know this already? You think I don't know this? I'm just simply pointing out to our audience so they understand as well. When I hate you lot utilizing terms here as kafir towards me, yeah, and other people in the park, especially black people, yeah, y'all need to understand. Let me just quickly show you lot again, bruv. When you're utilizing these terms, bruv, yeah, these terms like kafir, bruv, yeah, look at this, an insulting term for a black African. Don't get it twisted, bruv. The kafir is just as bad as saying a nigger, bruv. Don't ever get that shit twisted. Just as bad as saying a nigger. Don't ever get that stuff twisted, bruv. Just as bad. I know you're going to say, no, but kafir means the disbeliever, somebody who doesn't believe, and so forth and so forth. Regardless, I don't give a damn, bruv. Them type of words there that you're utilizing, miss me with that. Because you don't want me to start calling you guys out your names. We don't come to the park to call you guys out your names, but you are constantly calling us out of our names. Don't let us start on you. Trust me, you don't want that. You really don't want that. Let's quickly see. What else we got here? Look at this. Look at this real quickly. So this is from Ibn Taymiyyah in his Al-Sarim al-Maslul. I wonder why this isn't in never mind, let me go there. Although this was a had punishment, it is also comes under the heading of killing a harbi, a Muslim sorry, a non-Muslim in a state of war against Islam. Okay, so a Harbi is a non-Muslim in a state of war against Islam. So when they call you an enemy of Islam, they're basically saying that you are in a state of war against Islam. So therefore, killing a Harbi is permissible for anyone to kill a Harbi. Normally speaking, okay, it's only the rulers that can kill a Harbi. But as we can see, yeah, this is from Ibn Taymiyyah's work right here. But as we can see, yeah, you can kill a Harbi. Anybody who's an enemy of Islam, it's open season on them. Yeah. So you lot continue calling me an enemy of Islam, and I'll show you what enemy of Islam can. You don't want me to do that. Trust me. You really don't want me to do that. I'm just doing light work right now. I'm just letting everybody know, yeah, who and what you are when you're calling me an enemy of Islam. And when I'm pointing it out and I'm saying to you on camera, what is the implications of you calling me an enemy of Islam? And you said it out of your mouth, yeah? If this was in a Sharia governed state, yeah, you would be killed or supposedly exiled. Exiled. I wonder how many Harbis in different countries have been exiled. You know what it means. You know it means death, straight death. That's what it means. But yeah, you don't wanna bring Sharia law here, right? Y'all want Sharia law here, right? Y'all want it, right? Realize, yeah, they'll have you enslaved, yeah. They'll have you in chains if they were able to get Sharia law here. They will have you in chains. Trust me on that. If they were able to have Sharia law here, miss me with that BS, bruv. What I'm going to do right now, yeah, is expose your nonsense. Yeah, all of you guys, yeah, that are calling Christians and other people, yeah, on the YouTube, yeah, enemies of Islam, yeah, understand, yeah. I want my Christians to understand. I want my Jews to understand. Yeah, I want everybody else, yeah, to understand, yeah, what that implication has. And when these individuals, yeah, are talking to my Shia brothers as well, yeah, and calling them kuffars, yeah, and calling them murtads and apostates and so forth, yeah, understand, yeah, the punishment, yeah, for that, yeah, is death. If you apostate from Islam, according to them, yeah, it is death. But yet they want to bring Sharia law here. Yet they want Sharia law to rule in this country. Man, miss me with that BS, bruv. Miss me with that BS. If that's inside of your mind and your psyche, miss me with that BS. Trust me on that. Let me quickly see what's going on, though, family. I'm going to jump into the comment section in a hot second. Yeah, bear with me. Bear with me. I actually want to highlight something else still. I want to highlight something else. Can I do this? Can I do this? Can I do this? Yeah, let me do this. Let me actually do this. I'll tell you what I want to do. I'll tell you what I want to do. Let me do this. Let me share my screen with you guys for a hot second. Because even those people, yeah, that you think, oh no, they don't think like that. They don't think like that. Let me do this. Everybody can get it today. It's open season, bruv. Open season. Just make sure you know who these people are, bruv. Open Ross Clark season. Open season. Let's get it. Check it now. Rashid's page, right? Adnan Rashid's page, over 31,000 likes, 31,621 people liking it. Any Muslim who rejects Sharia law apostatizes from Islam. A Muslim has no choice but to accept Sharia and submit to it. Next time you meet these people, yeah? Next time you meet these people, no matter how nice you think they are, yeah? Next time you meet these people, ask them. Just simply ask them, what's higher? The UK law or Sharia law? What's higher, UK law or Sharia law? Ask them, would you want Sharia law to be the government ruling in this country? Ask them that. Would you want Sharia law to be the ruling legal system in this country? Yeah? Now, ask them, in a Sharia governed state, if the UK was a Sharia governed state and we mocked Allah or we mocked your prophet or said something that you didn't like, what would happen to us? What would happen to us? Answer that question, please, to Adnan Rashid. Answer that question, please, Mr. Mohammed Hijab. Answer that question, please, Mr. Ali Dawa. Answer that question, please, Mr. Ahmed Ali. Answer that question, please, Mr. I don't want to say your name because I love you, but I still got to say your name at the same time. Shamsi al-Din. What would happen to us if this was a Sharia governed state? What would happen to my Shia brothers here if this was a Sharia governed state? What would happen to Speaker's Corner, the place of free speech, if this was governed by Sharia law? Man, get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. That's all I got to say. Anyways, though, family members, let me quickly see what you guys are saying. And if you've got any questions, what I'm going to do right now is open it up for you guys, to drop your, drop your emails, and get on the platform. If you want to come on here, drop your emails to come onto the platform, or tag Titans TV and ask any of your questions, and let's get it popping. You know how we do. Freedom of speech, baby. We're running things over here. Freedom of speech. That's what we stand for. Yeah, that's what we stand for. So if you guys want to come on, email me or drop your email address or simply ask your questions. All right. All right. My brother says Gorilla Shemite. Let me actually do this. I'll even do it like this. So anytime you lot are ready to drop your emails, just let me know. I'm going to do this. I'm going to share my screen right here so you lot can see what the brothers are saying and sisters are saying. Gorilla Shemite says, bro, what Shamsi said about you being an enemy, believe it. Do not drop your guard. They believe that Allah will forgive them for killing their scholars. Preach this. Stay safe. You think I don't know? This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. When they're making these statements here, they don't know how reckless that they're being. And I'm just trying to point it out to them that you're being reckless. We saw what happened, with this guy, what's that guy's name that came to Tommy Robinson, or was leaving death threats and death messages via YouTube to Tommy Robinson, who was quite not right, and he said throughout out of his mouth he was brainwashed by Ali Dawa. I don't particularly believe he was brainwashed like that by Ali Dawa, but he was being influenced by these individuals speaking against Tommy Robinson. So now if they're just speaking against Tommy Robinson and not even calling Tommy Robinson an enemy of Islam, or saying that he mocks the Prophet or mocks Allah, imagine they're not even saying that. And we have this period that's sending out threats to him. Now, just imagine how more so, what's going on. Shamsi, you are an imam, brother. You are an imam. You are an imam. You're not an anybody. Like Ahmed Ali, even though I'm going heavy and hard on him, it's not even him that should be going heavy and hard for. It's you. You've got a bloody mosque, Sorry to say bloody in front of mosque. I apologize. I take that back. There you go. You like that? I apologize. So you got a mosque, that you're an imam of. And people underneath your tutelage, are hearing you calling me an enemy of Islam. Hearing you say that I'm mocking Allah or I'm mocking the Prophet. Just imagine if one of them was Majnun, was crazy, Just imagine one of them, was zealous, that they now wanted to be martyred off. And they said, I'm going to get Kalam. Just imagine that. Do you understand, You're asking for an apology for your sensitivity. But yet you're the one, who's endangering my life. Listen, your priorities are mixed up, G. Your priorities are actually mixed up. You have literally endangered my life by stating that I mock Allah, by stating that I'm an enemy of Islam. It's not an anybody that's saying these things. It's a person that has a little bit of clout. You may not be a sheikh, you may not be an ustad, or you may not be an ulama, you may not be a grand mufti, but at the same rate, you are an imam. That holds a little bit of weight, G. That holds a little bit of weight. And if somebody was just so foolish enough to listen to your words and listen to people like Ahmed Ali's words, what would happen to me? Just think about that. What would actually happen to me? I'm a person that travels a lot to Islamic countries, a lot for business. I'm there in Egypt, where this guy Ahmed Ali is supposedly from. I'm there going to places like Palestine. They're like planning trips to go to Sudan. I'm there going trips to Morocco, Tunisia, Turkey, all of these different places that Islamic government state invites going to telling me to come to Saudi Arabia. People are inviting me to go out there. Just imagine if somebody now says, Kalam, I've heard that you're an enemy of Islam. I know that you're about to arrive. I want to take your life. Come on, bruv. Think about it. Just think about it for a hot second. Every single time we step out on road, yeah, we understand, those of us here who are speaking and critiquing Islam, we understand every single time we step out on road, especially going to speaker's corner at nighttime, at daytime, you got people that's masked up, balaclavaed out, standing behind you. You get me? We understand that there is a constant threat towards us. You don't even know that. You don't even think those ways there, but we do. I had one of my brothers, yeah, white British brother, came to me and talked to me about Tommy Robinson, elder gentleman, maybe in his 50s or so, came to me talking about Tommy Robinson. And he's like, right, like, I hope I'm not keeping you. I'm like, nah, fam, you're not even keeping me like that. I'm actually having to be pretty much aware of my surroundings, of who's behind me, who's to the side of me, who's in front of me, and so forth. You don't even understand what's going on. You don't even understand, yeah, that I have other Muslims that's telling me with the conversations that they're having inside of certain groups, what they're saying about me. You don't understand that I have other Muslims, yeah, that even helping me and informing on me, yeah, or informing for me, yeah, what's going on in these WhatsApp groups, telling them, saying what they're going to do to Kalam, yeah, the next time he comes down to speaker's corner and what they're planning. You don't even understand the amount of threat, the level of threat that is constantly around us, and that we have to be vigilant at every single moment. But we come down to speaker's corner fearlessly every single week because we will not feel threatened. Not in the UK. No way. Not in the UK you can threaten me. Not in London you can threaten me. How? You're mad. You're mad. There's no way, bruv. Not in my ends, bruv. No one can't threaten me in my ends. Are you stupid? Are you actually stupid? I'll have the whole world come down on everybody, bruv. Then we're there. So anyways, let me continue. Put up my mouth a bit too much and get myself into some trouble. All right. So yeah, let me see what you guys got to say. Yeah. Let's see what you guys got to say. Remember, to get my attention, just tag Titans TV. Yeah, tag Titans TV. Joe Hassan says, we showed the violent history of the Salafi Islam previously, indiscriminately bloodshed. They engage in soft power politics, boycotts, al-wala, al-wal-bara, yeah, gum shields, etc., thug gang tactics. And this is a Muslim brother that's speaking out against this violent thuggery that's going on. And it's not violent thuggery that's going on in Islam, it's violent thuggery that's going on in the Wahabi sect. Let's not get that twisted. Trust me. Get me. Let me show you something for nothing, yeah? Let me show you guys something for nothing. All your al-wala al-bara, yeah, nonsense that you got going on, where you think, yeah, that the Muslims, yeah, should now, this is your sick mentality that you think, yeah, the Muslims, yeah, should be on your side, even though they can wrong. Again, it's only those who are poisoned, yeah, with your Wahhabism, yeah, that will be on your side. The whole world is watching. And trust me on this, yeah, the whole world is not with you. The whole world, yeah, is for freedom of speech. The whole world is standing up for truth and justice. That's what the whole world is standing up for right now. No matter if you're white, black, Asian, Chinese, Muslim, Christian, Kemet, Jew, atheist, whatever the case is, yeah, Sikh, Hindu, everybody, Buddhist, whatever the case is, everybody's standing up here to the tyranny that they're seeing that's perpetuated in the name of Islam. But it's not Islam. It's the thuggery that you're perpetuating, which is the Wahhabism cult. That's what it is. Don't get me. Don't get things twisted out here. Anyways, family, I don't even want to stay here for too long. I don't want to stay here too long. So what I'm going to say to you guys here is either drop your email addresses to come on. Yeah. Holler at me some way or form or fashion. Yeah. And then I can get you guys on here so we can discuss, or tag my name. Let me quickly just check my email box just in case that you lot have emailed me to come on. Otherwise, let's see. Jeez. All right. There's a lot of people that's been emailing me. All right. Hold tight. All right. Family members, we're going to get a few people on here. We've got a good number of people that's trying to get on right now. So bear with me for a hot second. Let me get them on, and then we're going to continue a little bit longer. All right. Let me reply with you. Okay. So bear with me, family. It's going to take me a little while to send out all these messages to everybody. All right. Let's just see. What's this here? You baboon, listen to this now. You baboon, stop chatting shit about Islam. You bish, and tell Sarah the bish to stop acting like a nigga. Love from your real ancestors. And this is from Anis Ula Boogie 78. So, anyways, you guys, yeah, this is the person that's sending out such nonsense. Yeah, let me just give you guys his email address. His name is supposedly Anis Ullah. Okay, Anis Ullah. Here is his email address. Okay, if anybody would like to report that to the police, yeah, for their profanity, for the racial slurs, and so forth, please do. Please do that. Feel free to do that for that individual right there. Let me just quickly see who else is up in here that's trying to get my attention. All right, cool. I'm going to get you on. Let's send this out to you. Bear with me, family. Invitation posted. So any of you guys here who've actually sent me an email to come onto the show, check your inboxes. Yeah, check your inboxes. Your links should be posted out to you already. All right, so just simply check your inboxes. Let me just get back into the video and see what you guys have to say. So again, you know how we do here on Titans TV. We make sure that we get your questions answered as much as possible. All right. Can I have your attention for a moment? What's your reaction to the Indian man getting attacked by the Wahabi preacher last Sunday? I don't know. I don't know if I saw it. I don't know if I saw it actually. Let's quickly see. Let's quickly see. Let me share my screen and let's get into your questions. Okay. Ali M says, you're a smart intellectual guy. Why do you waste your time in these arguments? Also, I think you're causing problems and more hate there. All right. Your opinion. Let's see who's on here with us. Good.
How you doing, Kalam?
Good.
Boy, some madness, man. Some proper madness. But as you know, I'm not very well versed in Islamic stuff. So can I ask you a couple of questions and maybe you can clarify them for me?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Okay. Right. So these gentlemen that have put this undercover fatwa on you, they are from the Wahabi sect. Is that correct?
Correct.
And who would be listening to them? Every single Wahabi or every single Sunni, or how does that work?
All right. Technically speaking, it will be other Wahabi members that would be listening to them. But unfortunately, this Wahabi group here, because they're being funded by Saudi Arabia, i.e. the petrol money, okay, they're getting heavily funded. So a lot of other Sunni sects here and Sunni mosques are being converted into Salafiyah or Wahabi mosques. And those preachers and teachers are being filled with people who have the Wahabi state of mind.
Right.
So now we have the Sunnis.
So just to clarify that, so you'd have an ordinary Sunni mosque, but then you'd have a preacher who's of the Wahabi idiocracy who would come in and preach to those people, and in so doing convert their minds to thinking the Wahabi way. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. So I'm assuming the Ahmadiyya, the Shia, Sufi, none of those lot would listen to anything these guys got to say.
No, none of them who are in their right mind would be influenced in the sense of them being an authority for them to be listened to in that fashion. They may listen to them, they may get influence, but they're not supposed to be an authority over them.
So, for instance, in Catholicism, you'd have the priest, and then you'd have the archbishop on top of the priest, and then you'd have whatever, the Pope, and so on and so forth. Does that structure exist within the Wahhabi Islam?
Technically, it actually does, but to uncover that, it is something that, as an outsider, you may never get to know.
Okay. Because my next,
it's only I'm just grateful when I hear these conversations that they're having. I realize that there is really a hierarchy, there is a structure that's going on, but we don't know it because we're outsiders.
Yeah, because my next recommendation would have been to have a sit down with someone higher up and say, listen, what are these people? What are you teaching these people? How is it? Because let me show you something, right? So remember we had that conversation about Saudi Arabia being more or less the, I can't remember if that was online or not, but Saudi Arabia is more or less the bedstone of Islam because the Kaaba is situated in Saudi Arabia, etc., etc., etc. Okay, you know the Saudi prince came over and bought 48 Typhoon fighter jets just this week. Are you aware of that?
I'm aware now.
Yeah. So in my understanding, you've got, it's a hypocrisy. There's blatant hypocrisy right there. On one side, you're saying kafir, whatever you're saying, but then at the same time, you're buying arms to go and kill your Muslim brothers in Syria and Jordan, wherever you're Yemen, wherever it is. Do you get my point I'm trying to make there?
100.
And you know, those, I think those imams or whoever, muktis, whatever they are, the putting the fatwas, I think they need to go and check their own houses. They need to go and check what's going on in their own country, where their money's being spent, and what actions are being done before they start looking at individuals in speaker's corner. Because look, what's the bigger picture right here? Anyway, let me shout the mic to somebody else.
Definitely. All right, El Barat, talk to me, King.
Yeah, hello.
Peace, peace, peace.
Yeah, what's happening, brother?
We're there, man. I don't know if you wanted to say anything or add anything to this.
Yeah. Like, what's the deal with Shamsi? Like, Shamsi, like, deep down, yeah. See, when I visually like analyze his body language, like, deep down, he looks like a good guy. Looks like he's got a good heart. But I feel that the way that he's acting, I'm not saying he's acting, like the way that he's portraying himself against you, I feel like he has to do that for the hierarchy, the higher people. I believe there's higher people behind him, and I believe that he has to do that, but he doesn't want to. That's how I feel.
I'm with you on that. I hold those same sentiments, to be honest with you. I personally think that he's getting so much slack, on the other side, because he's constantly showing a friendly attitude towards called other people, and other Muslims, other so-called Wahhabis, pointed that out and showing this double standard supposedly he has, how he's treating the kuffar gentle and kind, but treating other Muslims harsh. Okay. And to me, when I first saw this, I was like, let me leave him alone, because this is just, for me, I saw this as a political stunt from him. But deep down in his heart, I actually still do think he even though it is something that I perceived at first as that, I do firmly believe and think that he actually does hold whatever I said begrudgingly. I don't think personally he holds me in the level of being an enemy of Islam, but because he's allowed his mouth to slip, he's now standing firm behind that, and he's being completely ignorant as well, and he doesn't want to have any conversation, any dialogue, or nothing like that. So right about now, he has to stay strong with his speech of calling me an enemy of Islam, and I don't think he firmly understands what that means, what that actually means, and how it's going to reflect badly upon him right now, because it's going to reflect badly upon him, because we understand the implications it has. At first, Shamsi, I don't believe, Shamsi, you were portraying these words or pushing forward these words, this narrative, with the conviction of what this actually means. But now, I think you need to reflect upon it and see what this actually means. See the implications of what this means.
Yeah.
Good.
Kalam, you know what? Again, it's a very strange thing, man. I'm a little bit out of touch, but if we could maybe use, there's 2 points I want to talk about here. All right. First off, if I remember Salman Rushdie wrote a book, Satanic Verses. A fatwa was put out on his life from the Khomeini. I think it was Ayatollah Khomeini. Put a fatwa on his life. Now, that wasn't some backstreet guy from from the park. That was a high authority in Islam, be it Shia, be it whatever. But that was a high authority putting out a fatwa. I am confused and do not understand how some no-name guy can just come up and just start putting out fatwas and saying this person's an enemy, etc., etc. I don't get how that can happen, because if that's being the case, a woman could walk down the street in a short skirt, and that could be deemed, depending on who's looking, can be deemed as an offense to Islam because you're not dressing. Where does this stop? Where does it end? There needs to be some sort of justification. This kind of madness can't fly.
Bruv, it's just people talking out their mouth and not understanding the implication that this actually has. That's what's going on.
All right, and the second point I wanted to jump on was the Tommy Robinson thing. Now, check it. I'm a British person, born here, born, bred and buttered, as we say in South. And I would class myself as a nationalist, yeah? Love my country. Blood, sweat and tears into this country like you cannot imagine. Okay, cool. But people like Tommy Robinson, if he gets beaten up, get his head kicked in, you know what? He's brought it upon himself. Him and his mouth. You see, the problem is this with Tommy Robinson, okay? Let's assume for 1 second that he's not a racist, although I firmly believe that he is. Let's assume that he's not. Any video you see that guy put out, look at the comment section. Look how many racist comments you get inside those comment sections. So forget that he maybe not be a racist, but look what he propagates. He propagates racism. For those feeble-minded people who don't have any sort of education into culturalism and all the rest of it in religion, they you know, that letter you read out is atypical of them kind of people. Do you understand? So I can understand when someone wants to kick the life out of Tommy Robinson, because unfortunately he may have some very valid points that he wishes to make. However, how he's gone about doing it is completely wrong. And you know, I don't know, you know, he had to leave the EDL because there was too much racist people in the EDL, allegedly. Yeah, and the same things happen. Do you think they're just going to disappear? This is the unfortunate. This is how it happens. People, you cannot control. You may put a video out there, but you can't control how people perceive and understand that video. The same was exhibited with Ali Dawah. You might put a video out there in you know, not inciting anything, but guess what? Somebody might watch it and might be a bit mental in their head and interpret it a different way. Do you get what I'm saying?
Definitely. And I just want to quickly say, I hear you, and I got you know, I love you, but I got to disagree with you on your statement about you know, he brought this upon himself. If he gets you know, his head kicked in or beaten up and so forth. I'm a person that's an advocate of freedom of speech. I don't think that anything that a person could possibly say, okay, unless it is literally threatening somebody else's life, threatening somebody else to harm somebody, should any physical violence here be perpetuated against that person. So I have to subtly disagree with you on that one. And I understand where you're coming from in terms of, you know, everybody else who's looking onwards are perceiving him as being, or perceive his audience members as being racist. Okay. And I haven't seen anything as of yet from Tommy apparently being racist. So I'm not going to label him. Hold on 1 second. I'm not going to label him as such, but I definitely do hear and feel the sentiments, because I'm hearing and feeling the sentiments throughout all different sides, through Asian, Black community, and so forth, like a Muslim community and so forth. So what
do you say that's racist?
At the same time, sorry?
I'm asking the Buddha guy, what did he say that's racist?
Hold on 1 second before we go into that. And at the same time, we did go through the comment section, and we do see that these individuals that are posting up or are commenting have said very racist things. But we cannot and we should not hold these things against Tommy Robinson itself. Okay, it just shows the audience members that he attracts. Okay, it shows the audience member he attracts rather than him himself.
Okay,
go ahead.
Let me try and qualify that, if I may. Let me try and qualify my comments. Okay. First off, if let me give you an example. How can I put this? Right. So what he's saying, what he's doing, he gets what he deserves. Okay, fine. But guess what? If I come up to you and I'm looking to have a beef with you, Kalam, I want to have a fight with you. If you knock me out and leave me on the floor, that's my business, isn't it? Like, I'm the one that came up to you, and do you understand? So if he's out making his point, he's free to do that. Freedom of speech. Do what you're doing, but when you get your head thumped in, don't be surprised. That's what I'm saying. He deserves what he gets. Do you understand? So if you make a comment against me and I get angry about it and I want to do something about it, it's up to me to do something about it or get my head kicked in. Yeah. Some of the feedback there. The other thing is, where is he being racist? All right, let me show you an example. Okay. Before Tommy Robinson, right? I don't even like saying these words, but I'm gonna say these words as an illustration. Yeah. Okay, before Tommy Robinson, how many people did you hear say that the Prophet Muhammad was a pedophile? Okay, Tommy Robinson comes along and he says, "Oh, the Prophet was a pedophile. The Prophet was a," and guess what? He makes it all right for all of these people to start saying the same rubbish that he's putting out there. Do you understand? So that's why, in my humblest of opinions, he is a racist because he propagates Islamophobia. He propagates this hatred towards Muslims, and most Muslims in this planet don't come from England. Do you understand? They come from different parts of the world. So that is what I mean by he propagates racism. He's a racist.
Sorry, 1 second. You lot continue quickly. I just got a phone call going on. I'm live right now, and I've got a good Muslim brother that's coming on to clarify a few things. So if you guys can just continue the conversation until I finish this conversation.
Okay, Jay, you there? Does that fulfill what Tommy Robinson is, in my estimation, a racist? Jay, can you hear me? Okay, he's not there. So what shall I go on to next? Yeah, so
who is Jay?
It says J. There's a big J. Johnny, can you see the big green? It says J inside it, so that's why I was calling you J.
Oh.
Okay. So Johnny, does that fulfill your question?
No.
No? Okay. So Tommy Robinson's not a racist, is that what you're telling me?
I don't think he said anything racist.
Okay. So when he preaches is he Islamophobic, would you say? Does he preach hatred?
It'll be easy if you can help me out, if you can quote what he said.
Okay. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions just to define it, because I don't have his whole script verbatim in my mind, because it doesn't really warrant that kind of space in my brain.
Sir.
Okay, so what I'm saying to you is this. When he says the Prophet Muhammad was a paedophile, do you not think that's offensive?
By his standards and his way of thinking in this society, he feels that he is a paedophile because he dated, got married to a 6-year-old girl.
Okay, I'm not asking you that. What I'm actually asking you is that statement. Do you not think that could be deemed as offensive?
No, not really.
It's not offensive. So Muslim people would not be offended by that.
I think it's a bit heartless to drop it that way. But if you just say a 50-something-year-old man got married to a 6-year-old girl, that there says it all. You don't really need to say paedophile.
Okay, all right. So my point is this: when he turns around and says things like that, most people would be respectful of people's religions. Okay, one, because they don't know anything about it. Secondly, because it's somebody's religion, so you don't want to disrespect it. Tommy Robinson comes along, and people like him, not just him, but people like him, come along and start saying, "Oh, Muhammad was a paedophile. Muhammad was a paedophile. Here's a book. Buy my book. Read it. Muhammad was a paedophile." That is a very sorry. Let me just finish. That is a very emotive and rude thing to say about somebody's religion, especially if you don't know anything about it. So then what happens is people propagate the same thing. They go around saying the same things that Tommy Robinson's saying and not knowing anything about, even less than what Tommy Robinson.
Can I speak now?
Go ahead.
Yeah, you have to look at it from Tommy Robinson's way of thinking and how he sees things. The Quran itself, if you read it, it's a disrespect to Christianity. It negates our fundamental belief. It says that Jesus didn't die on the cross. It says very insulting things. Jesus is just a mere man. You're calling my God a mere man, like. So the Quran itself can be insulting to the Christian faith or the Jewish faith or other faiths, isn't it?
Okay,
so
I'll take your point. But I would counter.
Understand.
You're right. I don't understand, and there's a reason I don't understand because I don't wish to understand. Okay, this is why I'm not a Christian or a Muslim or anything. Okay, so look, let me just say this to you. Okay, I would counter it like this: Are you a Muslim?
No.
Okay, so why do you care? It's their religion, it's their book. Let them do what they're doing.
I'm living in this country and I'm living in this earth, and right. Islam is everywhere. If it wasn't in this country,
I don't understand. What is the problem with Islam being everywhere? They're Muslims.
I don't see Christians putting fatwas on Kalam's head. I see Muslims doing that. So now I see that as an issue. I see threats. Okay, go on. You speak.
Johnny, I take your point. You're right. That is. There are issues within Islam, but that's why it's
my problem. That's why I'm here speaking because of that very reason.
Okay, I get that.
Do you have a problem? Do you have a problem that I'm speaking against Muslims putting fatwas on someone's head? Do you think I'm wrong for being here speaking against that?
Have you listened to anything I've said since I've come on?
I think you're trolling. I want to mute the mic and let Kalam talk.
You think I'm trolling? Okay. I don't exactly know what you mean by that, but no.
It's cool. It's cool. Family members, we have over 225 people tuned in right now, live. Yeah, I'm sure we've had over 1,000 people tuned in over the course of this show itself. Okay, my family members, all I'm seeing is about 81 likes here. Okay, let us know that you're here to support Titans TV. You love hearing, the great discussions that we do have. You love, the fact that we represent freedom of speech. You love, the fact that we represent everybody within inside of our community in the UK and beyond. In the UK, in America, in Australia, in Asia, in Arabia, everywhere, in Africa, everywhere we have people coming in, tuning in, either through the comment sections, making themselves known, or coming onto the platform and joining us with the dialogues and so forth. So family members, just let us know that you are here to support us. You're here to give us your likes, and shouts out to my brothers. Yeah, my brothers, you know what I'm talking about. My brothers who have reached out to me, who are watching these shows right now, and love, and we definitely are going to talk soon. So if you guys have any last dying questions or comments that you would like to make before we shut down the show, please, yeah, let me know. Send them in right now, and then we can get it popping. Also, what I'm actually going to do, since I'm actually shutting down the show, I'm actually going to post the link, okay, literally in the description box. Okay, in the description box, maybe not just yet. Like Anne said, did you want to say something before I do close down the show?
No, that's all good, man. I'm just jumping on to chat with the brothers after and that.
Excellent. So what I'm going to do right now, okay, is literally post the link up in the description box. So if you've got the opportunity to join us live on, off air. Okay, it's going to be off air now, because I'm sure as soon as I post up this link, we're definitely going to have some trolls trying to jump in and trying to hijack it and so forth. So I'm giving everybody the opportunity right now. If you check it, you can literally join in and have a discussion with us. The panel members that are here right now, you can share your concerns. Let me quickly show you guys before we close it down. So right here, as you can see, this is the link that all you need to do is press it and you'll be able to come on live. I see Kalam says Ephesians 6:12. I see you, family. Says because we have a struggle in blood and flesh, but against the governments, against the authorities. All right. So yeah, family members, if you would like to join in, okay, join in. But as per usual, I fear that we're going to have hackers and trolls coming in and interrupting the dialogue. Hence, we're going off air. And if you want to join us, please just click the link down below and we'll have further conversations. It says here, Leiji says, do you know that Tommy wants to come Speaker's Corner? Yes, Tommy definitely wants to come Speaker's Corner. Tommy definitely will be at Speaker's Corner. Actually, I shouldn't say definitely. I'm not Tommy's spokesperson or manager like that to know his movements and his definite. So I'm going to say yes, he has put forward that he will be coming down to Speaker's Corner this Sunday. I believe roughly around 3 p.m. he may be doing a speech. Okay, he may be doing a speech based upon let me not even continue speaking. I don't want to be Tommy's spokesperson right now, but he has put forward that he will be coming down. We've got a few members that have just joined us right now. We've got Rich Kid, Jay, Jacob. Does any of you guys want to say something whilst we're still on air, or are we good to close down the show and continue this off air?
Yeah, let's continue off air. But I just wanted to. Did you hear what I was saying to the gentleman, Johnny? I was trying to qualify what I was saying about Tommy. Freedom of speech, yeah, all day long. But you know what? Know that the words that come out, your mouth will have implications. That's what I was trying to say.
Definitely. And let me quickly do this, okay? Now, I know we have this person over here. Yeah, we're always going back and forth, but I need to read this out because what he's stating right now is correct. It is factual. Okay, so I want to get this out there. So we've got Saladin al-Maghribi says a part of Sharia is to respect the law of the land you are living in. Okay, for as it doesn't go against our deen. I want to get this Allah. So we've got Allah's law is superior to man's law. Please mute your mics. Okay, Allah's law is superior to man's law, and nothing you say will change this. Okay? Wow, why is this mad echoing? Okay.
That was me.
So if I can get your mic. Great. See, I told you it's all going to start popping off right now. So yeah, we definitely do have that. And I want to make it known. Okay. I definitely want to make it known that according to Islam, okay, Sharia states to respect the law of the land. Okay, so a good Muslim should be respecting the law of the land. And again, this is not speaking against Islam. I'm not speaking against Islam, nothing like that. I'm saying that the implications that somebody has or said out their mouth, so certain things that somebody has said out of their mouth has implications, and it can put somebody's life into jeopardy. Okay, let me just make that be known. Okay, because I know we got loads of law-abiding Muslims, and they understand things, and they would not be acting as such. But then at the same time, we do have a lot of zealous, ignorant Muslims that have been gassed up and could potentially have a battery pack put up there, who would do something that is heinous and cause a madness. Okay, so we're speaking out against that. And we completely respect and love all of our Muslims out there that are upright, law-abiding citizens. Okay, so we've got a few people that have joined us here. I just want to know, does any of you guys have anything of quality and value that you want to add to this discussion before we close down the show? Okay, you're able to unmute your mic right now. I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds. Otherwise, I will be shutting down the show. All right. Let it be known that we have over 10 people on here. 10 people on here, full panel, and we are shutting down the show. We have given everybody an opportunity to say something. So please don't come into the comment section later on and saying, but I never got to have my say. Yes, everybody has had the opportunity to have their say. Whether you're against me or for me, you've all had the opportunity to speak out. Anyways, family, it's been absolutely wonderful to be here with you guys all the way up until 1 o'clock in the morning. Salute to you guys, and as per usual, I will see you guys on the other side. Love, peace, and if you haven't subscribed already, hit the subscribe button. Love you.